Welcome back to another video. First video in a very long time for me, but we're back working on the patrol. I moved out of home, that's why I haven't really been filming, but we're back on the grind. Got a few videos in the works, a few new things for the patrol, and potentially a new build coming up. So yeah, today we got all the service gear. I got air filter, oil filters, oil, and gonna give this a bit of a service, a bit of love, because it's had some hard couple weekends over the couple weekends. So yeah, we're gonna get stuck right into it and drain the oil. Alrighty, so as the oil's draining now, I got the air filter out, gave that a clean in some water yesterday, and so I got some oil spray to put back on that, and that'll go back in the airbox. Give this a little coat of oil. There we go. And that ain't going nowhere. So I got the sump plug back in now. Oil looks pretty healthy, so I'm going to move on to the oil filters. Not sure why there's two in a TD, but oh well, nothing you can do about it. Yeah, let's put these in. Alright, so you got the two oil filters down here. Just loosen them off, unscrew them, and then by rights, there's your oil filter. Then once you got your new filters, I just fill it up with a little bit of oil and put a bit of oil around the rubber seal there. Just helps it seal a bit more, and when you turn it over, it doesn't have to put so much oil into the oil filter as well. So that's why I do it. You don't have to, it's just what I do. Now we come in here with the new filter. Try not to get oil everywhere. Just spin it on. Only needs to be hand tight, doesn't need to be too tight, because if it's too tight you'll never get it off on your next service. Just got some 15W50, that's what I run in the TDs. It's what I've run in all my patrols. Never had an issue with it. Now you really want a funnel, but I don't have one. So just gonna pray we don't make too much of a mess. Alright, so the oil light turned off. We're gonna let it run for a minute and we're gonna check the oil again. Alright, so we just checked the oil. Everything's all sweet. That's pretty much service done. I just gotta put the airbox back into place and tighten everything up, and I've got some diesel injector cleaner to go in to hopefully help with a little bit of a ticking sound that I have, but if not, we're gonna have to diagnose that in another video. As you can see here, we got some diesel injector cleaner, Penrite, so we're gonna chuck this in. Alrighty, so just taking it for a drive up and down the street a couple of times, and looks like that injector cleaner actually took away that tick, so pretty happy about that. And yeah, now gotta do a bit of body work, so I'm gonna clean up this area first and then get onto the body work. Alright, so as you can see, the bonnet has a fair bit of damage. I'm gonna sand all this back and body fill it and get some color match spray paint over the top of it. So let's do it. This bonnet here has been bothering me for a little while, and I've got a bit of time now, so I'm gonna fix it all up. I've got the sander over there. I've just got some 80 grit sandpaper, Gonna go over it all. Got a body fillet, I've got some Raptor body fill, and then I've got some colour match paint to go over the top of it. So we're gonna start by sanding it and go from there. Alright, so I've got this Raptor body filler here. I've got a bit of cardboard. I'm just gonna pour a little bit onto the cardboard. Probably about that much to start off with. Start off with that. Then we want to get the hardener. Yeah. That much, I reckon. Then we just want to mix it all together until it's all sort of one colour. Get it as flat as possible, because then once it's dry I'm going to go over it with the sander and get it flat again. Okay, so as you can see, it's all sanded down. I gave it a wipe with some water and then a dry rag as well. So it's all smooth, and now we're gonna get started on painting.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.
Alright, so it's definitely not 100% perfect, but it looks heaps better than what it did with all that rust and all that crap on it, paint peeling and everything. So I'm pretty happy with that. It looks better. It doesn't need to look 100%. It's a four-wheel drive at the end of the day, but the colour match wasn't exactly right, but look, it is what it is. It's on there now. I'm sure over time it'll fade into some better mixture, but for now I'm going to let this dry and I'm going to give the car a wash. Alrighty, so I kind of ended up painting the whole bonnet that one colour. I like it, you guys might not, but it looks good in my opinion. If we come down here, I don't know, we'll get into some white maybe. You can sort of see that colour like that, and then you come up into that nice colour. I think it looks cool. It's a very dark blue, but it also has some like nice sparkles in it when you're up close. I really like it actually. So yeah, that's the bonnet done and the service done. So thanks for watching the video. First video back in a long time, and I'll see you in the next one.
I think it just looks funny because it's matte.